Chicago's Navy Pier, a sort of Midwest Coney Island with its landmark giant Ferris wheel. It was rivaled recently by another wheel. This Navy Pier auditorium was transformed into Hollywood last month as the Wheel of Fortune crew taped 3 weeks of shows here. We were there for College Week. Before the audience ever arrives, a massive production crew gets cameras, cue cards, and contestants ready for showtime.
We'll take a little break, and we've got more College Week.
They even run through a mock game, complete with a stand-in Pat and Vanna. Then it's time for the audience to file in to watch the taping of 5 half-hour shows. They're treated to a pre-show warm-up by announcer Charlie O'Donnell.
We pride ourselves in having the best-looking audiences in all of television on Wheel of Fortune.
This year, Charlie O'Donnell celebrates his 21st year with Wheel.
We have just the right ingredients. The chemistry makes it all happen for us. And besides that, it means I'm working.
That's always a good thing.
The Wheel of Fortune's longtime game show success is a combination of staying the same and always changing.
What the audience demands, though, is that we stay true to the game. That we can make it exciting, we can add more prizes, more puzzle categories, go on the road more.
And executive producer Harry Friedman says taking the show on the road helps keep the show personal.
It gives viewers who feel like they really know the show a chance to come out and see it firsthand, and they might never have that opportunity otherwise.
And while it's exciting for the audience, it can be nerve-wracking for the contestants who consider themselves real wizards at home.
It's like going to a foreign film and sitting in the front row and having to read the subtitles like this. You have to catch up because it's so big right in front of you.
And once this Northwestern University senior calmed her nerves, she became the big winner.
You won $25,100. What are you going to do with it?
I'm going to get a massage.
You'll need one.
Tomorrow night, we'll go inside the behind-the-scenes lair of Pat Sajak for a talk with him, and we'll chat with Vanna White.
Well, you want to answer me? Are we rolling?
Yeah.
What? There was no camera guy there. I'm so confused. I'm so sorry.
From Chicago's Navy Pier, it's College Week.
They walk into millions of homes every weekday. Wheel of Fortune hosts Pat Sajak and Vanna White.
Several years ago, Vanna went from turning letters to turning them on, and it's here in front of the big letterboard that the queen of vowels and consonants holds a world record.
In the Guinness Book of World Records for clapping the most.
In fact, it's estimated she puts her hands together 720 times per episode.
That's a lot, isn't it? And I have no calluses to prove it.
She's known for all of those glamorous outfits
That I don't get to keep.
You don't.
No.
What you might not know about Vanna White:
I'm not as glamorous off camera as I am on camera. At home, I am in sweats and ponytails, no makeup, and I live a normal life. I have 2 young children. I'm a carpool mom.
While he's very well known for spinning the big wheel, Pat Sajak got his start spinning something else.
I did. I was a DJ. That's what I wanted to be, and had a good time doing it.
From radio, Sajak moved into TV and got his game show break while working as a weatherman in Los Angeles. That was 20 years ago.
If you had told me 20 years ago that we'd be sitting here 20 years hence, not only still on the air, but as the #1 show in syndication, I would suggest you get some medical help. And yet here we are.
Like Vanna, Pat loves the game show work schedule. They put in 4 days a month, taping 5 shows each day.
Yeah, what about it, David? It really annoys you, doesn't it? It really, really eats at you, doesn't it? You can't see this, but his face is getting red. The veins are popping.
It's a work schedule that allows him a lot more time with his wife and 2 kids.
It's one of the great luxuries that I can, people, I'm in their living rooms every day, and yet, it's basically a part-time job. I'm really a full-time father and husband, and it's a great spot to be able to be in.
About his co-host, Vanna White, Pat says she's as nice in person as she appears on the show. About her co-host, Pat Sajak,
He's taller than people think he is.
But it's funny how television cements images in your head. A young lady won a few weeks ago. We were taping the show, and she was about 4 feet tall, very, very slight, very, very attractive young girl, and she won the game. And at the end of at the end of the show, when they're rolling credits and we're standing next to each other, she's standing here next to me, and I'm going, how do you do? And she says, you know, you remind me of my father, which is fine. She said, he's very funny, too. And I said, well, thank you very much. And she said, and he's very short, like you. And I said, well, how tall is he? And she said, 5'4". And I said, I'm standing next to you. I can't. So even standing there, she decided I was a jockey.
But there's no doubt these two stand tall in the world of game shows.